So we've seen what our interviewees are doing at the moment, but what are their aspirations for the future? And furthermore, where do they think the creative industry is heading?
I think one of the issues that we're all facing is the issue of convergence and skills that cut across the different sectors now, different production types and media, because of changes to technology. And we're in the process of really analysing with the industry what that means and what it's going to look like. But the future is great for the industry. All projections are for growth, and multi-platform production development is the key, I think, to building people with the right skills to succeed in the industry of the future.
I don't personally see that design will fail or will become sort of non-existent going forward. I think it's a very, very important part of the future, but what I do see is that potentially the UK, the way the UK works, the strength of the UK is in its concept work. We are a nation of amazingly creative thinkers, and I think that there will be more of a concentration on that particular aspect and the value of that, and then looking to other countries for implementation or manufacture or whatever.
I think it's relevant to say that the industry is growing very rapidly. We do something called the 8-Quint Orange Book, which is an industry survey every year. And we're finding that the numbers of people that are working in design is just growing and growing year on year by something like 6%. And that's a lot. And it's not just people doing pure design, but all those jobs around the designers that effectively gets design into production or design into the marketplace. So quite where this takes us is very hard to predict because we are in a very, very fast changing environment. So what we do is react to what people are telling us now and try and get ourselves ready for what the design industry of the future is going to need.
The technological revolution is exactly that, a revolution. For broadcasting, when, again, 20 years ago, if you had a show, you needed at least 4 million people to watch it for it to be considered a hit. And even then, it's only just barely a financial hit. Internet TV, if I get 1,000 people worldwide watching a programme, I've made money. Now suddenly that's a very, very different model. That does mean that the big broadcasters don't have a monopoly anymore. That's a good or bad thing, I don't really have a view on that. But more importantly, it means that somewhere like Ravensbourne can have its own IPTV station and it can reach a world audience. Now that is significant. The full significance of it, I've got no idea, but it's certainly significant for us. And it's certainly significant for local hospital TV, or Save a Dog TV, or whatever else is out there, because suddenly people who could never reach an audience before can afford to reach an audience and won't go bankrupt doing it. That's a revolution.
So there you have it, a career in the creative industries. I hope this has proved to be a useful resource and that you've all enjoyed the show. I'm off now to rewrite War and Peace in Japanese. Thank you.